So I got a few worksheets from my counselor. One is what to look for in a partner, because, I was talking, I never had that growing up. I never had that relationship to look and say, hey, this is what a relationship's supposed to look like. Because after my parents divorced, my father didn't date, and my mom was in some, domestic violence thing. So I didn't really have any adult relationship to look at and say, hey, this is how it's supposed to be, other than, whatever trash was on TV. So I'm going to read this in case it helps someone. Sorry, my nose is running. What makes a relationship healthy? Two people who value equality and respect make a good start. Here are some characteristics you may want to consider in a potential boyfriend or girlfriend. Someone who supports your relationships with friends and family members. She or he is willing to spend time with your friends and family to get to know them, and at the same time gives you space to spend time alone with them. Someone who maintains his or her own friendships and wants you to get to know his or her friends. Someone who supports your own personal growth. She or he encourages you to participate in activities that are good for you, like sports teams or other athletic events, clubs, or groups you belong to, a job, or a hobby. Someone who continues his or her own interests in outside activities such as sports, clubs, or groups, a job, or a hobby. Someone who asks your opinion. So far, he hasn't really done any of these. Someone who is comfortable with your having different opinions from him or her, and does not take it as a personal insult when you disagree. Someone who you feel comfortable expressing your feelings and emotions with. Someone who talks and listens. Someone who accepts responsibility for his or her own behavior, feelings, and thoughts. Someone who can apologize when he or she is right or wrong, and accept your apology when you're wrong. He's never really apologized for anything. I'm just realizing that. Someone who considers the relationship a partnership. Someone who shares in decision making. Someone who expects both partners to control their own money and never uses money as a way of getting what she or he wants. Someone who treats other people with respect. If a male, one who treats his mother and sisters with respect. Someone who is secure enough not to feel threatened by your friendships with people of either sex. Someone who trusts you and expects to be trusted. Someone who encourages you in your goals and dreams. Someone who makes positive statements about your strengths. Someone who you feel safe with. And someone who can resolve conflicts without resorting to violence or put-downs. That was my first time reading that. And it's kind of an eye-opener, he's not hardly any of those. Sorry, my nose. I don't know. Maybe in the beginning he was, but now it's just kind of an eye-opener. And then I got another worksheet that's the power of self-talk, about, negative self-talk, positive self-talk, something about exploring beliefs about yourself. I feel good about myself when you fill in the blank. That's my homework. But anyways, crazy me first, but yeah. And then last night we were talking work. He kind of, decided about the whole divorce thing again, that he didn't want kids. So I felt like it's that dangling carrot again, and here he is just taking it away. Then it was weird because he was just kind of like, well, how are we going to do this? Basically saying, when are you moving out? And I said, well, I can't probably until end of August. And he's like, well, that's a long way away. I said, well, there's nothing I can do. They cut my hours back at work to 8 hours a week. I've been, trying to get different jobs with no luck. And I can't ask for more student loan funds until, in the summer term. So just thinking, where do you want me to go? And then I thought, well, we have a second bedroom. I guess I can move into that one. But I would need his truck to get a bed, so. And then, so we're like, well, let's do that Sunday. And then now he's like, oh, well, I might have plans on Sunday. It's like, dude, it's your only day off. So I don't know, it's like he thinking that, he wants me to get the hell out of here, and then it's like he doesn't, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on, and it's just rough for me to concentrate on anything right now. Been eating pretty bad, like fast food bad, just because I feel like there's too much stress going on right now. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna go to live. I have like no money in my bank account. I need a job like yesterday. Oh, a better job anyway. Full-time job. I stopped exercising again. But I ordered a program and some equipment to start a different exercise program. So I plan on, just cutting out all the bad when that gets here. I ordered a P90X3. I'm going to do that with the Turbo Fire Hybrid program. I ordered, what are those things called? That you put on the door for the pull-up thing, in case I can't do a pull-up yet. I did one the other day, back when I was working out. But I had to use a chair, and I only did one, but hey, it's progress, right? But yeah. And then I got the scale. It's pretty cool. I know scales don't matter, but this one tracks like muscle, so I can tell if I'm building muscle and eating enough protein. So, that's what I struggle with, is knowing if I'm eating enough protein for how much I'm working out, that kind of thing. Like, I'm eating enough to build muscle, etc., etc. Because I just don't want to lose muscle, because, having a DS, you only absorb 50% of the protein you eat, so I don't know what's being used or where, depending on how active I am that day. And there's also a body fat, counts body fat percent, bone mass, some metabolic age, calculates your BMR, the water weight thing, I don't know. But I got on yesterday, a few times actually, because first time I got on and I'm just like, this sucks. When I rate and it says you're not supposed to get on early in the morning for more accurate readings of like the body fat and all that. You have to do it like at night before your last meal. So I got on that at my last meal, and I like that number. Basically said I was at both of them said I was at a normal body fat percentage for my height and age and all that. So I'm like, yes, that means I'm at goal, and that just means this is skin. It's like that thing that's validating me, because you have this gut that's hanging over, and you're just wondering if it's skin or if it's fat. Before I started eating bad, the scale was just kind of stalling, and I'm just like, is it me? Am I just... But now I'm just like, yes, it's like validating, like, yes, I'm at goal. But anyway, so that's kind of an invigorating feeling that you're at goal. Even while the world around you is kind of being torn down right now. I don't know, I'm just so depressed some days, I just don't want to get up and deal with anything. I wake up and I'm like, this sucks. But I get out of bed anyway, Like that quote says, every end is a new beginning, and I just gotta figure it out somehow. Don't think I want to stay here. I think, I'll just be reminded of the good times we had here, how it goes, like, even when there's bad things, you just remember the good things. Like you'll be in a room or find some, picture or a cup or something that reminds you of that person, and starting to break down crying right here earlier. And then I looked into places that are closer to work, but they all have a huge income requirement and that I'm not going to meet. So I don't even know if I'm going to meet any requirements. 8 hours a week, I don't know. I need to figure something out. Even if I get alimony, it ain't going to be enough for rent, food, vitamins, that kind of thing. It's pretty expensive at where I live, or by my work, I mean. But I spend like $200 a month at least in gas just to get out there, so I don't know, it might be worth going out there. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could sleep on family members' couches, but that means I'd have to get rid of my bird, and I do not want to let him do that to me. I need my bird. In the story, I need my bird. Yeah, I need my bird. So anyways, like I was saying, I need my bird. Right? As far as I'm concerned, this is the only man in my life right now. So I'm okay with that. Even though he eats my homework and poos on the couch and on my shoes and everything, he still treats me nice. He sings to me once in a while. Right? Who's that? You want to say hi to yourself? Who's that? Anyways, I wanted to get him a bigger cage so he can just have a bunch of toys and stuff. Maybe even get him a girlfriend so he has someone to hang out with during the day. Because if it's just going to be me, I'm going to have work and then come home to school. I'm probably not going to be very fun. I don't want him to be bored or anything. I want him to have a good time. And they're flock animals, so they do well with a bunch of other ones. You're not gonna poop on my computer now, are you? Listen to me, all tough-headed. But I love him. He's my baby. I think he's about 10 now. 9 or 10. I'll have to look that up. But it'd be nice to get a dog one day, but I feel like I would need a yard for that. Anyways, now I'm just rambling, aren't I? But it's tough when you don't know where you're gonna go, Like, I guess maybe I'm just a control freak where I gotta have a plan for everything, but now it's just like, boom, and it hits me, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna get to keep, when I'm gonna go. I guess I'll move into the next bedroom or something. Get a bed that doesn't hurt my back. That kind of thing. Be nice to get him a bigger cage, like I said. Might go price some Sunday. This place downtown, I haven't been. It looks pretty cool. Seems to have a bigger selection, and if I buy something and take you along, you get your nails and wings done. I'm thinking about getting his wings done just because he tends to get scared a lot, and I just worry that he's going to fly into a wall or something and get hurt. And we don't want that. He's never had his wings clipped before, so I'm nervous. I don't want to get him all depressed or something. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Isn't like that on camera, I guess. Right, we'll say you're a big guy. Big macho squirt. No? You don't like that? No macho? You're just a big eagle. How about that? Big eagle who likes head rubs. Now you're just upset. What? I don't know where he's going. Now he's coming to perch on me. You alright there? You figured it out. Yeah, that's what's going on this week. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to go get a bed or something. I don't know. Got this text. It says maybe we won't have much time as I thought. I don't know. Just kind of like what to do. And it's going to be sad because I'm not going to have, that person to text random things to, or I guess I'm okay, being by myself. It's just kind of be changed because, we were married for like 5 years. Oh, my nose is red. Yeah. It may change, and I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I guess I'm just kind of ready to be happy. Sometimes I wonder if that even exists for me anymore, like, if I'm just fooling myself, like, is what I want even attainable? I don't know. Something to think about. But I will let you guys go. Rambled on enough for now. I should get my homework done. Got a cloth project and a paper to write before tomorrow. But yeah. Just hanging in there. Seems kind of awkward at the thought of dating. It's very awkward, especially with skin. I don't even know how to date. I don't even know if I've been on a real date. But I'll address that when I get there. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.